What it do? What it be? Bow. We back at it again.
What's up, dog? What's up?
What's up, big bro? What's up?
Ain't nothing. Hell, just here sitting here trying to get ready for this football game today. Got a little meat smoking and
doing
doing a little damage on the grill.
That's what I'm talking about. It's your boy Drew.
And this Eric.
And we are the global unknowns. Boy, it's time for some smoke to be in the air, boy. It's football season, kid.
Yeah. I do it every week. You know me.
I know it. And we doing something new today. Gonna try to kick off our YouTube page today. I've been working on some new things here. Investing in our craft, man. I'm trying to perfect this because me and Big Brother, we got a vision. So I'm trying to put these things in order so we can take these steps and so we can do what we got to do. So hopefully today everything go right with the recording and we launched the YouTube page today.
Wow, man, like I said, we got these investors going on and stuff.
I told you, motherfuckers. Talk too much.
All right, man.
Ain't trying to see the tax man just yet.
I know.
But yeah, speaking of that smoking now you got out there, boy, it's football season, and I gotta go ahead and say it right now. Our boys, looked damn good last week.
Yeah, they took care of business the way they should. I didn't get to watch the game. I watched the scores get ran up, but that's all I needed to see. But this week, since they played in the Redskins, I'm going through hell and high water since I got rid of cable and everything, trying to get a damn signal off in this motherfucker so I can watch the game.
Hey.
But
I watched last week's game on my phone. Since they didn't have it on TV, I watched the shit on my phone.
Yeah, my eyes are a little too blurred to be watching on the freaking phone screen. I need at least 20 inches or something so I can see the numbers on their back. Shit, I'm looking on my phone. I might as well just listen to it on the radio.
Yeah, I caught hell. I'm like, damn, this bitch ain't on TV. And game of the week, and they got the, I ain't gonna say they sorry as hell, but they got the Bucks on TV doing their thing, and I'm like, man, come on, we the game of the week.
Yeah, that should be on regardless.
Yeah.
Dallas go pull ratings, so
exactly.
Yeah, you can be in Afghanistan and watching the goddamn Cowboys.
Exactly. And then that's how that right there go, cause wherever in the world, if it wasn't for the Cowboys, wouldn't be no football. So y'all take that how you want to. I know you Patriot fans, Ben, and fake ass Rick, y'all Patriot fans. I mean, y'all can have that one, but right now we still keep the money generating.
Yeah, because it's only two fans in the world: Cowboy fans and non-Cowboy fans. So
you said a mouthful, then we gonna get in trouble on this one right here. This week.
Well, bring it.
Shout out to Bobby and them, man. I know y'all at the game today, man. We should be up in DC at the game in the box again this year, but I'll be in Dallas next week at the game, so I'm super stoked about that. See that. I mean, you done already enjoyed the old adventure at Jerryland. I missed out on that first one, so I'm taking on this one right here this week. Next week, rather.
Okay, well, we still gonna get together and go out there to one.
Oh yeah.
At some point, It's in the making. It ain't no thing. It'll be there. They still go play the games for a while. So,
oh yeah.
Who knows? We might get lucky and some fall through for the season now.
Hey, who knows? Somebody might hear this right here and pick it up. There's a shoot a straight line to Jerry or Steven. Go ahead and pick up the board. We'll commentate. We'll help out. We'll
come out there and do a show from the stadium.
There it is. We'll sit in the middle of the star and do a podcast.
Put it on the big screen on the field.
There it is. I can't wait to see them though. You told me about them bitches. I can't wait to see the big screens.
Man, you can feel the heat coming off them songs. Because when you sitting where I was sitting,
I'm sitting in the end zone. So
yeah, you were sitting where I was sitting. So yeah, you gonna find yourself watching the screen the whole time. You the game right there, but you gonna be looking up at the TV the whole time.
Wow,
that's how clear and just awesome it is.
Wow. I can't wait, man. I'm super stoked about that. So yeah.
Okay.
But let's move on to some other stuff, man. It's been some, we always keep our eye on the news and see what be going on, and we didn't even discuss this, so I just want to surprise you with this one right here, because we usually go over our topics or whatever, but we go over it, say it, and we don't talk about them no more that week.
Right.
But I was reading something the other day, and I saw they trying to, critics are trying to silence Dave now because of those Sticks and Stones thing on Netflix. And what I say by silence, like they did a ratings thing where they had some critics watch it from Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Shit got 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. 0%. And then they released it to a few people in the audience. Shit scored a 99.
Let me tell you something about them rotten motherfuckers at Rotten Tomatoes. Them got to be the sorriest rating son bitches on the planet. Let me tell you, they gave all that Disney shit the highest ratings possible, and that was pure bullshit. Pure bullshit. And they did my boys over at DC. Now DC ain't do themselves no favors, but some of that shit did suck. But hell, everything didn't. You just can't come out with this ain't good, this and that and all that. But you steady in Marvel's ass. Rotten Tomatoes is bought and paid for. Let me tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They bought and paid for it. They gave Dave Chappelle 0%.
Zero.
Them son bitches bought and paid for, dog. It ain't no more. I can't make it the shit no more simpler than that.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, after reading that, and like I said, I watch a lot of podcasts myself. I watch Joe Rogan's, big fan of his. Shout out to Joe Budden, Marlon Roy on the Joe Budden podcast too. I watched theirs, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking, and I'm like 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, I myself found that to be that probably one of his greatest stand-ups ever.
Let me ask you this: did they say how many people watched it?
They had, I think they said it was 10.
All right, cause 0%. That tells me they ain't watched it yet.
Yeah.
They couldn't have watched it yet.
Yeah, they said it was 10 people that watched it, and then right after that they polled like there's 10 total strangers and let them watch it, and all of them gave the shit 100, a 90 or better. It scored 99% in the regular critic. That's Joe Schmo off the street.
Right.
99%. Rotten Tomatoes 0.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I know you're probably thinking it, but them Rotten Tomato son bitches might be a little
gay. Yeah. They might have struck that nerve, because Dave, if y'all haven't seen it, I don't give a damn. I'm about to spoil it, because
it's been out there long enough.
Yeah, I give you 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And we're going to talk about 2 weeks right after this.
2 weeks.
My dad saying 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks for anything. To live, to get his stuff back, to do anything. You got 2 weeks for it. But Dave just went in. I mean, and it's nothing. He didn't say anything like bad about people, but Dave's delivery. I'm telling you, when a man said in the special before that he's the dopest comic out, hands down, no lie, man is dope.
Yeah.
If he can just, he say he got a fishbowl of punchlines where he'll just pull one out and then he'll make it work. The man is that dope. So I mean, if you haven't watched Sticks and Stones, watch it, because the stuff he said, like my wife is not a Dave Chappelle fan. She is not a huge Dave Chappelle fan. I myself am a huge Dave Chappelle fan. Always have been, always will be. But she's not a big Dave. She sat down and watched it and was in there laughing her ass off, and I've never seen that.
Dude, my wife did the exact same thing. She never watched Chappelle show. She never cared to sit down and watch a stand-up comedy too much or nothing. And I had already seen it. I was like, boo, you got to come in here and watch this shit. And I put it on. She was like, all right, I'll watch it. Just because you say I need to watch it. she was rolling before the shit went on.
I'm telling you.
I mean, she enjoyed it. It was entertaining. She thought that was the best stand-up ever.
I'm telling you, this shit is great. And I mean, if y'all ain't watched it yet, I don't know what the hell y'all doing. I'm looking at you right now. I don't know what y'all doing. But watch it. And the whole thing he says about the LGBTQ community, how he breaks it down, phenomenal.
That was a stroke of genius.
Yeah.
It ain't no other way to put that. That was just brilliant, man. Because for the public today, you got to break things down to the simplest compound.
Yeah.
I mean, because people don't hardly do their own research. They don't do nothing. They like to be fed information. But the problem with that is when you fed information, people can feed you the wrong information.
True.
And you take that shit and you run with it. You go hard, balls to the wall. It's this, you know these motherfuckers, you just wide ass open and don't even fucking know why. You just going cause, person you trust told you this, so now that's what you believe.
Yeah.
But Dave breaks it down to where you can actually put your little mind to work and think about what he's saying. And then you can formulate your own opinions, because that's what we're lacking today. People aren't formulating their own opinions. They letting these opinion pieces and these guys get them what they need to be thinking, how they need to be thinking, and what they need to be doing. That's a dangerous place to be in. Just like Rotten Tomatoes telling y'all the shit ain't worth a damn, they got a reason for telling you that. That's what you need to look at. You need to read between the lines, and that's what we're not doing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, for them to give it to 0, that was outrageous to me. And I mean, he actually talks. If you watch it, it's another part to it at the end where you watch it, and then it goes on to another little segment where he's on Broadway, but he's taking questions in the audience.
Mm-hmm.
And he says something. He talks about how he was practicing the jokes and everything, because Dave is a perfectionist. He wants to get out there and touch the people with the jokes before he puts this out for the world to see.
Yeah, because once you put it out there, it's out there.
Yeah, so he runs the mill of going back. He starts from the bottom down. This tears the whole foundation down, builds a foundation, and builds the house.
Yeah.
If you're going to be something and you're going to do something, that's how you do it. Model yourself after these people who willing to just start from the raw scratch and build it, and take time to draw it out, build it, and then do it. And then he says in it that it was a transvestite lady who was in the audience. And while he was saying that about it, she said she laughed the hardest about the jokes. And what gets me about it, okay, she laughs the hardest, and then people who aren't in that community are taking it this way. But because Dave said it, they're taking it that way.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin, just not too long ago, they got a roast of Alec Baldwin coming out, and Caitlyn Jenner was there. And he said in 2000, I don't know the date, 16 or something like that, Caitlyn Jenner went through her full transformation in her surgery, which proved that no one in that family wants a white dick. So, Blake ain't catching no heat.
Damn.
And then not only that, he says, they showed 2 clips. So he says, Caitlyn, on behalf of the NBA and half the rappers in the Billboard, we want to thank you for giving your daughters these daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? And Dave been getting on Bruce since his first Netflix special, where he said, whenever I see these transvestite people, whatever, yada, 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 I miss Bruce. He said, but I knew before y'all did. He said, I'm just walking down the street one day. What? Long face, Kanye. Kanye, oh, nigga, you about to find out. The setup for that. And that's all he said. But, I mean, Blake said some shit, but Blake ain't caught no backdraft.
Damn.
But because Dave has been going at it,
Yeah.
Dave catching the heat.
Well, Dave also dropped some other shit on you. You know, he dropped that, you know, the LGBT people, what do you say, people that stole 20% of the alphabet for themselves.
Yeah. That was genius.
He dropped more than just that. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
said, Dave make you think. And a lot of these comedians that get out there and say a little too much,
mm-hmm.
they like to try to silence them. You know, they did it with Cat. Cat just, you know, Cat was out there saying a little too damn
Cat
much.
was a little outrageous. I mean, but
he was dropping some shit though.
Yeah. I mean, if you go back and you listen to these people, I mean, Kevin Hart really ain't gonna say nothing because he done caught hell from what he said to his son 10 years ago. So smashing the dollhouse over his head. I mean, you can't host the Oscars because you said some shit like that.
Man, I'm pretty sure motherfucker that hosted the Oscars did a lot worse than that.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, man. But
shit, I wouldn't mind hosting a bitch, to be honest with you. You sitting there and laugh, joke, drink champagne all damn night, free liquor. So
that's about the only thing that intrigues me. I could care less about them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But I'd rather go hang with Ric Flair and all that shit.
There you
go. But yeah, they just trying to silence Dave, make him ineffective, not get people to watch this. Because like I said, he breaks it down to where the simplest minds can think. You know, you look at the population today, simple minds are the majority.
Yeah.
It's sad to say that, but with the education system the way it is and everything like that, people are dumbing down to just, I don't know, Neanderthalic range and shit. So when you do that, you're easily controllable.
Yeah.
So they want to stop you from thinking. And so y'all just keep falling into that shit, and that's what you go get. But for Dave to get 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, that just proves to me that Rotten Tomatoes ain't worth a fuck. And I ain't never listened to them since. They gave something along. Oh, I think it was Thor 2.
Yeah, that like 80%, 89%.
That shit got high as hell. Oh, and Iron Man 3. Them two movies got high as hell on Rotten Tomatoes and was the worst superhero movies I ever saw in my fucking life. If you like Iron Man 3 and Thor 2, you's a fucking idiot. And I'm just going to put that out there right now. You're a Rotten Tomato motherfucker. I'm sorry, man. I just got to go in on you because you hit me. You hit a spot with me when you said Rotten Tomatoes. I think you knew that too, motherfucker.
Well, you know.
And so now you
do my research.
Yeah, you riled me up with that shit. Rotten Tomatoes is some rotten motherfuckers. And if you like them two movies, you a rotten motherfucker too. That's all the fuck I'm saying. I'm fucking pissed. Goddamn Chappelle got 0%. Get the hell out of here with that.
Zero.
Man. Get the hell out of here with that shit. The only stand up I saw better than that probably was Raw.
Yeah, and Delirious.
Delirious.
Yeah.
Because Eddie's first one was classic. And so for that to get 0%, that just tells me that.
So, and that made me think too. Okay, you give Dave 0% on that, and Eddie talking about coming back.
Yeah.
The hell you finna get Eddie negative? Cause Eddie he got to come raw.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: them guys probably don't even care about Rotten Tomatoes. Cause like I'm sitting here telling you, I don't give a fuck about them.
They don't.
I'm pretty sure Chappelle will go. Man, who is that?
Dave tell one joke when he's sitting there talking about, you know, I came home from the road and, you know, I got a $12,000 suit on because life has been good lately.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them Netflix checks are good. And he sit up there and his son and, you know, got dinner cooking and everything. His son sitting there with grease all over his face, chicken grease. And his son runs up, Dad's home. He run up to him, he's like, I got stiff on. I'm like, hey, hold on, man. Expensive suit. $12,000 suit. I want your chicken grease all over it.
Right.
Like, chicken? Dad, this is duck. Hey, when he said, he's like, you know, a tear came to my eye. And, you know, I never thought I'd be this except when I raised a nigga with duck grease all over his face. So y'all watch it. Please watch it. Watch it.
It's good.
Best hour and probably 5 minutes, and then just stay and listen. After the credits roll on that one, it's another little piece to it that he sits up there and he lets people ask him questions. You didn't see that part.
No,
right?
I didn't see that part.
Okay, yeah, it's another after the credits roll on Sticks and Stones. It's another little piece to it that's like maybe 15, 20 minutes. He's sitting on stage and he's letting people ask him questions. He tells the jokes and everything like that, but he talks about Obama, his first time like meeting Obama and everything like that. And it's kind of a cool story how all that transpires, how he meets him.
Right.
Chris Tucker and everything like that. And Kamala Harris and some other people make Google and everything. He tells a long little story about that, but it's real cool how all that came about.
Okay.
And I mean, just watch it. But I knew I'd strike a nerve with your ass with that Rotten Tomato.
Yeah, man.
I do my research, bro.
I'm still pissed. I'm sorry, man.
I do my research, so I know.
I just don't like them motherfuckers.
I know you don't. I knew you didn't, but for the sake of the show and the YouTube, hopefully we get the YouTube viewership on and to make you pop off every now and then.
Yeah, you said you were gonna surprise me.
I got your ass.
Yeah, you got me. You just say Rotten Tomatoes and I'm gonna fucking drop kick a bitch.
But yeah, let's move on. You know, it's more we can talk about Dave, but that'll be a whole damn show. Which it'll be. It'll be a whole show about Dave. I'm gonna dedicate a whole episode to Dave one of these days. Yeah. But we can move on to 2 weeks. We were talking about
2 weeks.
2 weeks. My daddy, 2 weeks. How long he got it for? 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So if y'all ever meet my pops, and any of y'all know my pops, he the 2 week man.
2 weeks.
If you ask him anything, it's 2 weeks. That's what his new nickname should be. We should change that bit from Palpatine to 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks Palpatine.
2 weeks.
But I was reading the other day, Felicity Huffman, the one chick in the college scandal, got sentenced. Was it Friday? I want to say Friday. She got sentenced after, bribing the people to change her daughter's SAT scores and get her into college. And she had to go to jail. Well, she going to prison for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I don't know how you go to prison for 2 weeks. By the time
people who been driving with license catching you in a day.
Yeah, but they go spend a day.
A year and a day.
Yeah.
And she get 2 weeks.
2 weeks. And by the time she processed, she gonna be out.
Pretty much.
So I don't even know what to say. Because it was a black mom who tried to get her kid into a good high school, and they called her. She was homeless. They were homeless and everything. This story was a couple of years ago, maybe last year or the year before.
I think I recall it.
And she got 5 years, man, just for trying to get her kid into a grade school. This wasn't college. This wasn't cheating on no SATs. This wasn't doing nothing like that where you got deans and everybody else in cahoots with you. This was just, man, I got to get my kid in this school so they can have a better life than what I'm providing for them and stuff, just to give them a chance. And this lady got 5 fucking years. This heifer finna go spend 2 weeks
in prison.
I doubt she spent 2 hours. Y'all can sit here and holler about 2 weeks and all that. Like I say, if you believe everything everybody tell you, I bet you that bitch won't spend 2 minutes nowhere. I'm willing to put a paycheck on that right now. Wow. They might take some pictures of her walking in and the bitch will be waving and doing the bullshit. And that motherfucker will go right on through the prison and go out the back door and go home. And go the fuck home. They'll make some shit up. We had to put in solitary confinement and all that. Yeah. And the warden to be paid off. Everybody get a check. Everybody keep quiet. Go on about it. 2 weeks up. Won't be no damn story no more.
Come through that same door, walk right out of there.
walk right back out of there. And y'all will be happy thinking, oh, yeah, she did her time. And motherfucker, that ain't no damn time.
Damn, Martha Stewart got more time than that.
No shit.
So, I mean, and Yeah, you know, Juicy Smouye ain't getting no time. So. Juicy spent a night in jail for lying. So hey,
man, I just it's getting to the point, man. It's sad. I don't want to look at the news. I don't want to pick up the news. I don't. But if you're on Facebook and Instagram, you can't miss nothing.
Yeah, you scroll right by
because you see people, everybody posting the same thing. So you go, if you try to scroll fast, you get it in stop motion. So you go see it regardless. It's just
it's out there.
It's sad, man, and like I said, if you can't think on your own and you can't formulate your own opinions and stuff, and people need to tell you what's happening in the world and how you should react, then what the fuck are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, what are you doing here? I really don't know.
But I think that's kind of interesting, though. I mean, she getting 2 weeks for that, so I'm real interested to see what the other broad get now. Just cause she did a whole lot more than just paid, $15,000 to change some SAT scores.
Yeah,
she did a whole lot more. So now it's she get 2 weeks in jail. So what the other one finna get, a month?
Probably a month. They probably, since she did 2 times more, we're gonna give her 2 more weeks.
Give her 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks. But yeah, that shit's sickening, man. And like I said, you got this woman who was just struggling and everything to get her kid into grade school, a decent grade school, which, let me say this right now. This is the United States of America. Every grade school should be on par with every other grade school in this country. For us to be an industrialized nation, and for y'all that don't know what an industrialized nation is, that means motherfuckers drive cars over here. We are probably like 30th or 40th in the world in education. That's fucking sad. When you think about that, we pride ourselves on being the best, but when you ain't even in the top 10 or 20 in education in the industrialized world, that says something right there, dog. And so
it says a lot.
It says a lot. That means that our education system is broken. Which, like I said, you could tell because most motherfuckers can't think for themselves or nothing. And so that's how they start breaking down a society. You break down the education and stuff, and you make it to where it's nothing. And you just keep further degrading it, but you make people think they're achieving something when they ain't achieving shit because they can't think for themselves. They're scoring high, but the damn standards are low. So you can score high as a motherfucker if your standard down here and everybody else is up here and you scoring above that, down here, you still below that. So you ain't doing shit when you think about it. I just, man, it frustrates me. And you got me on this frustration too when you said raw tomatoes earlier, motherfucker.
The blood pressure up.
I gotta go take my damn pills after I leave out of here and shit, because you got me fucking livid.
Hey. And you drinking whiskey too?
Yeah.
Shout out to Crown Royal Apple today too, and Red Bull.
Yeah, we went up, we strayed a little bit today because some people dropped the ball and shit. I won't mention no names. But yeah, I should. But yeah, so we had to take what we had on hand and make it do what it do.
Yeah, we always do. We make do.
Yeah. Have a ball of slits.
Woo!
Tom
lid.
Hey.
Slits, malt liquor.
We have to.
And I don't think we'll be able to do the episode that ain't no way in hell. No something. We'll drink some cool coat or something.
Hey, something. Cool mint coat.
Nah, damn. But yeah, man, that's kind of interesting. Her getting 2 weeks. So let's watch how the rest of this pan out. And, they got old R. Kelly. They got his ass locked up now. So I want to see what his fate about to be. I mean, there's certain things in the news now I want to see. I can honestly care less because, Juicy, like I said, Juicy Smouye ain't getting nothing. And Juicy lied to the police, so.
Big time.
Yeah, we'll see what the hell else go on. But that is what it is, man. I figured I'd ride you up. But I'm a real yin.
Okay.
I'm a real yin, and talk about some other stuff that you kind of want to talk about, and I know it. So
Oh
I
yeah.
want you to, yeah, man. Like I ain't been. It's been a few weeks since I've been over here. It's been more than 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's been a few weeks, and I'm walking through the navigating through the kitchen and whatever, and walking the other room, and damn faint see all them damn comic books in there. I'm gonna let you speak on some dealings here, cause damn kid, that was a lot of work in there, a lot of weight.
Yeah, yeah. We got a couple things going on and stuff. Like I said, we got the warehouse. It's full of books. I got my house full of books, and we picking up collections here and there, and just trying to expand and go out. We're gonna be opening up our warehouse to the public, so you can come in and just get a crack at some good books. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be open all the time. We're looking at once a month, letting people come in, do a little looking around, browsing, picking up some books that ain't picked through every day.
Gotcha.
Because when you go to a lot of comic book stores, man, these guys, comic book stores nowadays are like the free cheese line. Motherfuckers, they'll wait all night for the store to open so they can get in there and get a book before anybody else get it. And because of news
I ain't
break,
seen bitches do like that since Black Friday when the Wii came out.
Yeah. But if news break, let's say somebody get an inside scoop or know before somebody else that somebody gonna be in a movie.
Yeah.
And this character is, everybody looking for that character's first appearance and stuff. Oh, you got to go get this, and this book gonna be worth a whole heap. You better go get it. Well, they'll sit up there waiting till the store owner come open the door, and they rush in there and get it. Try to get it before the store owner can get in there and get it and lock and mark it up and shit.
Gotcha.
So,
I mean, with that being said, see, I kind of figure you'll allude to that too. See, I'm figuring it out now how we'll bounce this stuff off too, and it's becoming real good too. Because I know for a fact, since you've been seeing all this stuff about Joaquin Phoenix and reading up on all that, I know you stacking the Joker collection up big time.
Joker kind of hard. You got to go back damn to the 40s or 30s or something to get some Joker books, especially that first appearance. So that's kind of out, but there are Joker stories that, depending on how this movie goes, because they really ain't showed us nothing,
Because what was the graphic novel that was real big with the Joker? Which one was that one?
That was Killing Joke.
I went in the Frank Miller one though. That was
the Dark Knight.
Okay,
but I don't know where they drawing this story from with Joker.
But they made their own story. Todd Phillips. I mean, I don't read up on it. I've been reading because since we did the very first episode, I think that's what we talked about with the Joker. And
the trailer.
Yeah, we talked about that trailer. And my thing is, since it's been in the news, and I read a lot at work while I'm sitting there because to build content for the show. I see they released it in Cannes and all the other places like that, and they've been getting great reviews on it. But it's a story that hasn't been told.
Right.
Todd Phillips went ahead. He said, it's not going to be Ledger. It's not going to be Nicholson. It's not going to be even Caesar, whatever.
Romero.
Caesar Romero from the Adam West Batman. Like, this is my vision of what I want the Joker to be. How is he? How he becomes so demented and deranged and everything like that. And it's. They already talking about Oscars for this dude. Like, that's kind of big, and I can understand. You build up the hype of something, and you want something to be big because I mean that's your vision. That's what you saw, and that's what you sought out for. But at the same time, I really want to go see it, and I want to go see it with you because I want to sit there and watch your reactions to it, and see how we both. Receive it, because I mean you got a different view on how you view a movie, and I got a different view because with me, directors tell a lot for me. I go see a movie due to a director. I don't go see because who's starring in it. It depends on who directed that motherfucker if I'm gonna go spend my money.
Right.
Cause I mean I can go and I'm a huge as far as movie stars go. Shit. I mean, DiCaprio probably one of my favorites. Pitt. But if they put in a movie, it depends on who directed that movie if I'm gonna go see it.
Okay.
Because with DiCaprio, he did a few Scorsese flicks. Huge Scorsese fan. Did a couple Tarantino flicks. Huge Tarantino fan. That's what tells me. And then Todd Phillips, like I've seen things Todd Phillips has done. Hangover, Road Trip. Like I said, that was one of my favorites. And now this. So I'm kind of interested to see how he used Joaquin Phoenix. And I want to see the story they tell because we never knew any background on Heath Ledger's Joker. He just popped up in there robbing the bank at the first 8 minutes of the damn movie. So that's the Joker tale you get from him. But this right here supposed to show progression.
Yeah.
And that's exciting to see right there. And I want to know how long it's going to be and everything like that. Because I just went a couple weeks ago and I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Tarantino movie. Mm-hmm. And took the wife to see that. And she's not a big Tarantino fan. Like, she hates Kill Bill. I know I tell her, if you watch any Tarantino movie, you're going to see a lot of blood.
Yeah, it's good.
It's going to be gory as hell.
Yeah.
But it's not scary. It's just sword fighting and there's people just
a lot of slicing and shooting.
People just getting their ass kicked. So she went and saw it and when she walked out, she was like, was that true? I like they altered the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't want to recreate what really happened to Sharon Tate. He altered it and put it in another kind of another way. And they say it was just him paying homage to old Hollywood. That's all that movie was, which is great because if you watch it and you see the sets and all that kind of stuff, dope movie. I mean, go see that too. Like, I don't put my thumb on a lot of stuff and tell you to go see it, but Bar Sticks and Stones, must see.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, must see. And like I said, I want to go with you and see Joker. So that's what I'm looking forward to right now. So we can sit down and enjoy that.
Yeah, this Joker, I think it's going to be probably not the heroic, an anti-superhero type movie.
They said him and Pattinson will never... Yeah. That Batman and this Joker will never meet.
What DC is doing now, I think they're just making different universes and stuff.
Okay.
So not even different universes. It's just stories stand alone. Which, okay, y'all want to do that, that's fine. If you don't want to make a huge juggernaut and build or nothing, that's cool. Just make sure the movie's good. That's all I ask. You can tell a whole contained story in 1 or 2 parts. It ain't got to be across decades and shit, because... hell, I lose interest, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
After 2 or 3 years, I'm a flat out say it. I lost interest in the Marvel movies over time, but they still make money for me. But this Joker is gonna be very interesting because he's gonna be psychological, which is what he should be.
Yeah.
And just a damn psychopath. That's Joker.
Mm-hmm.
If you look in the greatest, I forget who did, Entertainment Weekly or somebody did the 50 greatest villains. And they scored everybody. You had Vader in there, you had Thanos, you had Doom, you had everybody. But guess who was number 1?
Joker.
Yes, sir. Joker was number 1.
Make a lot of sense. I mean, he's always like one of my favorite villains anyway. So him and Darth always been my favorite too. But it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, I like to revert back to stuff we've talked about before because I always go back and I listen to previous podcasts and everything just to catch up on stuff. And like I said, we were ahead of our time when we started doing it anyway because we talked about that on the very first episode. Here we are at episode 14. And now it's about that time for it to start coming out, and
right.
We're gonna get the roll out, and then, give that the movie review 1 week. So it's just everything's coming in, and just like I like it right now. Everything is all pleased. These chess pieces are moving just like I want them to.
Yeah.
And one thing I'm excited for, and I mean this the movie review of the week too. We're gonna do the Bad Boys for Life trailer. And I said this to you the other day, and I mean, just just to seeing the boys back together again after 15 years.
Damn, it's been that long?
I think Bad Boys 2 was maybe longer. I want to say it was longer than that.
Probably longer than that because Bad Boys 1 came out like the 90s, right?
Yeah, I remember seeing Bad Boys 1 before it even hit the theater.
Yeah.
I had to I got to watch the director's reel of that because they had the numbers at the bottom and everything, and I wasn't even supposed to see it, and I got to see it then.
Right, and so yeah, 2 probably would have come out around 2001, 2002, something like that.
Yeah, it's been a minute. And I mean, it's always been that whole contrast of, we're going to do it, but we're doing the writing. The writing's not right, the script is not right. No, Will's not on. No, Martin's doing this. No, Will got Aladdin, so we're going to postpone this. We're going to do this. The writing's still not there. To see it all come about,
yeah,
and this is probably one of the greatest, let's say trilogy that's going to be introduced in our generation. Because, I mean, Bad Boys 1, shit. 2 with Tappy, it was fucking hilarious. It was too long for me.
It was long, but
it was funny.
It was funny. Martin on that damn ecstasy was fucking hilarious.
So I mean, you got that, and now you got this right here, and this the preview alone. When it started at the beginning, Will them jumping out the Ferrari, Will getting out all sleek and cool and everything, and Martin fucking opened the door and hit a damn fire hydrant. You get that buffed out. No, bitch, you can get that buffed out. It kick off like that. So,
yeah.
And to see, they didn't really show too many villains in this one, so we don't know what the whole run of it is. And Martin talking about
quitting again.
He talking about retiring, and Will just want one more run, and it seems exciting, man. I'm excited for it, but we gotta wait till next year to get it.
Yeah, and they gotta get it perfected and probably do some reshoots and do this and that and the other and all that. You know how they do it.
Yeah.
But those movies progressively got better. Bad Boys 1 was good. I liked it. It was, they were funny. It was great. You had Tia Leone in there and stuff, so she was the hot chick in that one.
Yeah.
Then you had the second one with fucking Haitians and guns and little ass houses and shit.
Hey, that's the best scene. The shootout scene in the damn little ass house. Then the bitch gets them 8 Haitians. Fucking Haitians and guns and little ass house. Hey, I'm gonna go watch that scene when I get home.
That line, oh God, when Martin say that shit. But then you had Gabrielle Union and that as the hot chick. So I'm just looking to see who go play that role in this one, because they ain't getting none of that away in the trailer.
No, they ain't giving nothing. I mean, and I like how they disguise the trailer in this one here.
Yeah.
And that goes to show, Brockheim and them doing their homework, they seeing what's going on. And like I said, it depends on who producing these movies and who directing them. Brockheim, I know he was on board for the damn production. So anything Jared put his hands on, I'm all for that too. I'm a Jared fan. Jared Jones, Jared Brockheimer, Jared McGuire, fucking Jared. Being a Jared is motherfucker. I like it all.
Jared Briscoe.
Yeah. Damn Jared. I'm all for it. So just to see them to put that together and just the one last ride and that's how they should have went out. I mean, 2 shouldn't have been the stopping point. I wish they would have did 3 earlier, but things happen in sequence like they supposed to. You gotta wait for greatness. Sometimes, it takes a while for things to manifest and become great.
Yeah.
So this might be, hopefully 3 be better than 1 and 2 combined.
Yeah.
So you finish off, and that's what you gunned for in the beginning, and that's how you end that run. So
yeah, you don't keep making 17 of them like Friday the 13th and damn Fast 5 and 6 and 7 and 12
9
and all this other shit. You got to find a stopping point, and we got a little time for it and stuff, and I'm pretty sure we'll get another trailer at some point, probably another 2 months down the road or something.
Oh, it's coming.
They'll drop something, but just knowing that it's coming, that's all we need. Cause a lot of people, a lot of stuff gets thrown out there. Oh, they making this and they making that, and you don't never see a trailer. Like, what the hell happened to that?
Exactly.
Like, well, you know, shit just
Shit
ain't paying out.
Yeah,
it ain't paying out or whatever. But this paying out cause they dropped the trailer. When you drop that trailer, you got to go.
You got to go ahead. You done gave a date.
Yeah,
I think it's January 17th, 2020.
Oh. Yeah, they dropped the date on it.
They dropped the date on it. Usually they just put, coming
the month
soon.
and the year.
No, they done put the date.
Oh, damn, they put the Friday on that motherfucker then.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, you got to come on through it when you throw the Friday on there. If you just say month and year, you probably get away with hiding and sliding a little bit. But when you throw that day on there,
it's a wrap.
You got to bring it now, son.
All right, well. Kid, we're going to have to wrap this bitch up. I know we ain't getting there number 45 minutes, but Cowboys coming on soon.
And I got to go check this meat out.
So we're going to have to wrap this shit up. Got to get game ready, baby. It's your boy, Drew.
This Eric.
Hey, we'll see y'all when we see you, baby.
Coop the Pomola, motherfuckers.